pray thee, sweet Mistress Margaret, deserve well at my hands by helping me to the speech of Beatrice.
Will you then write me a sonnet in praise of my beauty?
In so high a style, Margaret, that no man living shall come over it.
Well, I will carry Beatrice to you, who think that hath legs.
Therefore will come. The God of love that sits above and knows me, how pitiable I deserve. I mean in singing, but in loving, there was never one so truly turned over and over as my poor self in love. Mary, I cannot show it in rhythm. I have tried, I can find out no rhythm to lady, but baby, an innocent rhyme for scorn, horn, a hard rhyme for school, fool, a babbling rhyme, very ominous endings. No, I was not born under a rhyming planet, nor can I not woo a female in festival terms.
Oh, sweet Beatrice, must thou come when I call thee?
Yes, Signor, and depart when you bid me.
Oh, stay, but till then.
Then is spoken. Fare you well now, and yet ere I go, what hath passed between you and Claudio?
Only for words, and thereupon I kiss thee.
Foul world is not foul wind, and foul wind is but foul breath. Therefore I will depart unkissed.
I must tell thee plainly, Claudio undergoes my challenge, and either I must shortly hear from him, or I will subscribe him a coward. And I pray thee now, tell me, for which upon my bad parts didst thou first fall in love with me?
For them altogether, which maintain so politic a state of evil that they will not admit any good part to intermingle with them. But for which of my good parts did you first suffer love for me?
Suffer love, I do suffer love. Indeed, for I love thee against my will.
In spite of your heart, I think, alas, poor heart, if you spite it for my sake, I will spite it for yours, for I will never love that which my friend hates.
Thou and I were too wise to woo peaceably, and now tell me, how doth your cousin?
Very ill.
And how do you?
Very ill too.
Serve God, love me, and then there will I leave you too, for here comes one in haste.
Cut.
Madam, you must come to your uncle. It is proved my lady hath been falsely accused. The prince and Claudio mightily abused, and Don John is the author of all, who is fled and gone. Will you come presently?
Will you go hear this news, Signor?
I will live in thy heart, die in thy lap, and be buried in thy eyes. And moreover, I will go with thee to thy uncle's.
Did I not tell you she was innocent?
So are the prince and Claudio, who accused her. But Margaret was in some fault for this, although against her will, as it appears.
Well, I am glad that all things sort out well.
And so am I, being else by faith and force, to call young Claudio to a reckoning for it.
Well, daughter, and you gentlewomen all, withdraw into the chamber by yourselves, and when I send for you, come hither masked. The prince and Claudio promised by this hour to visit me.
Friar, I must entreat your pains, I think.
To do what, Signor?
To bid me or undo me, to bind me or undo me, one of them. Signor Leonardo, truth it is, good Signor, your niece regards me with an eye of favor.
That I, my daughter, lent her, 'tis most true.
And I do with an eye of love requite her.
The sight wherefore I think you had from me, from Claudio and the prince, but what's your will?
Your answer, sir, is enigmatical, but for my will is your goodwill. May stand with ours this day be conjured in the state of honorable marriage, in which, good friar, I shall desire your help.
My heart is with your liking.
And my help. Here comes the prince and Claudio.
Good follow to this fair
morrow, Prince, and good morrow, Claudio. We have attend you. Are you yet determined today to marry with my brother's daughter?
I'll hold my mind.
Call her forth. Here is the friar Betty. Which is the lady I must seize upon? The same is she, and do I give her?
Why, then, she's mine. Sweet, let me see your face.
No, that you shall not, till you take her hand before the friar and swear to marry her.
Give me your hand. Behold this holy friar. I am your husband, if you like me.
And when I lived, I was your other wife. And when you loved, you were my other husband.
Another hero!
One hero died, defiled, but I do live. And surely as I live, I am a maid.
Hero that is dead!
She died, my lord, but while she slandered lived.
Soft and fair friar, which is Beatrice?
I answer to that name. What is your will?
Do not you love me?
Why, no. No more than reason.
Why then your uncle and the prince and Claudio have been deceased. They swore you did.
Do you not love me?
Troth no, no more than reason.
Why then, my cousin Margaret and Ursula are much deceived, for they did swear you did.
They swore that you were almost sick for me.
They swore that you were well nigh dead for me.
'Tis no such matter, then you do not love me.
No, truly, but in friendly recompense.
Come, cousin, I am sure you love the gentleman.
And I'll be sworn upon that he loves her, for here's a paper written in his hand, a halting sonnet of his own pure brain, fashioned to Beatrice.
And here's another, written my cousin's hand, stolen from her pocket containing her affection unto Benedict. A miracle! Here's our own hand against our hearts. Come, I will have thee, but by this light, I take thee for pity.
I would not deny you, but this good day I yield upon great persuasion, and partly to save your life, for I was told you were in a consumption.
Peace! I will stop your mouth. Mwah!
Go.
I'll tell thee what, Prince, a college of wit crackers cannot flout me out of my humor. Since I do propose to marry, I will think nothing to any purpose that the world can say against it, and therefore never flout at me for what I have said against it. For man is a giddy thing, and this is my conclusion. For thy part, Claudio, I did think to have beaten thee, but in that thou art like to be my kinsman. Love unbruised, and love my cousin. Come, we are friends. Let's have a dance ere we are married, that we may lighten our own hearts and our wives' heels.
Well, have danced afterward?
First of my word, therefore play music. Prince, thou art sad. Get thee a wife, get thee a wife. My lord.
My lord, your brother John is taken in fight and brought with him armed men back to Messina.
Think not to him till tomorrow. I'll devise thee brave punishments for him. Strike up thy pipers.
No, we
Yeah!